Hi, and thank you to tuning in to butterfliesdownhomerecipes.com. Today we're going to be making pita bread pizzas. Ever have one of those weeknights when you want pizza but you don't want to order 4 different pizzas to satisfy everyone in your home? I came up with this idea to make these individual little pizzas so everybody can have what they like. You basically just want to get all your prep work done first. Now you can also have your children in the kitchen helping you to do some of this if you want. It's a great thing to do with the kids. Now that we have the mushrooms all chopped, I'm going to move on to some peppers. I like sweet peppers on my pizza. The key to the peppers is to chop them small enough that they'll cook quickly on the pizzas. You don't want big bites because then you'll have some peppers that are raw, and that's not going to taste very good. Make sure to get all the seeds out. Those won't taste good either. Now that we're finished with the peppers, I'm going to move on to our onion part of our pita pizzas. Onions can often be very potent and strong. If you want a nice mild onion flavor without all that harsh onion background, try using shallots. It has a very mild taste. They're a lot smaller than your regular onion, but they have just as good of an onion flavor. Peel it just like you would a regular onion. Cut your ends off and peel off that outer layer. Now with these, you can either put them in thin little slices or you could dice them if you wanted. I just like the way that the little slices look, the little rings. So you want to slice them into thin rings and pull them apart so you'll have little individual onion rings to lay on top of your pizza. It'll also give it a great look when you're doing it. Who says dinner doesn't have to look fancy? Now that we have everything chopped up and ready to go, it's time to start the assembly line. Now they make many different flavors of pita breads. My family, we prefer the sweet onion and the classic white for the children. I like the sweet onion simply because it just has that sweetness, a little bit of onion flavor, but it's not overpowering. You just take the pitas out and lay them down on a tin foil lined cookie tray. You want to use the tin foil because sometimes the cheese can fall off and melt and stick to the tray, and that's just a messy job. Nobody wants to clean up that. You can get a variety of different sauces. We have a regular traditional pizza sauce for the kids, or for us adults, there's the fire roasted pizza sauce. I like to use the fire roasted sauce on mine. It just gives this like it was cooked in one of those brick ovens over in Italy. You just want a couple tablespoons of pizza sauce, spread it out all the way around, get all the way to the edge. You want every bit of it to be covered in that goodness. you like more sauce, you can add more sauce. If you like less sauce, you can do that as well. Now that we have the sauce on, we're going to start with some cheese. Right here I have a mixture of mozzarella and a 6-cheese Italian blend. I think that just gives it a nice texture when you're eating it. And the mozzarella has a lot of nice moisture in it. You can put as much or as little as you'd like. And then continue on with the rest of the toppings that everyone likes. Everybody likes something different. This would be something great that you could do if you were having a little friend get together. You could set up a buffet like this and let everybody build their own pizza. Gets everybody in the kitchen and talking, and just a nice little get together. This one I've topped with my favorite toppings. So far we have mushrooms, peppers, the shallots, and a little bit of sausage. Now you can use whatever type of sausage you like. I've chosen, it's a breakfast sausage. It's made with pork and bacon. It's actually very tasty and you get the best of both worlds. I'm also going to top it with just a little bit of pepperoni. And my husband, on the other hand, he's more of a Hawaiian pizza kind of guy. He likes his with some pepperoni and pineapple. So we're going to load his up. I just buy the canned chunk pineapple. It's already cut up. Less work that you have to do. Just drain out the juices. You just want the pineapple. You don't want too much moisture. I'm also going to throw just a little bit of shallot on there for him. Now moving on to the children's pizzas. Just a plain white pita with some of the traditional pizza sauce. Start off with the cheese again. And then put on your favorite toppings for whatever your children like to eat, or let them do it themselves. This is a great way to get your kids involved in what they're eating, and oftentimes they'll try new things. Now that we have our pizzas all ready to go, we're going to put them into a preheated 350-degree oven for about 7 to 10 minutes until they're nice and bubbly. So now we're going to wait for those to finish cooking. And what goes better with pizza than chicken wings? Who doesn't like chicken wings, right? Buy any of your favorite store brands, or if you have the time, feel free to make your own. Very easy to do, and I can show you that in another video one day. Again, make sure to line your pan with tin foil for easy cleanup. You're just going to put them in the pan, spread them out, and get them in the oven with the pizzas. Make sure to follow the directions on the package for proper cooking time. there you go. Now we just wait for everything to be nice and golden and bubbly. Okay, so now it's been about 10 minutes. We're gonna go ahead and get the pizzas out of the oven. You'll see that the cheese is nice and melted, the toppings are nice and crunchy, just how we like it. Go ahead and cut them in half, just makes it a little bit easier to eat. And put them on their individual plates. Don't worry if it sticks to the tin foil a little bit, it's just because that cheese is nice and melty. Look at how nice and gooey that cheese is. Just the way I like it. Just want to say thanks again for tuning in to ButterfliesDownHomeRecipes.com. Make sure to tune in next week for another episode.